Hello everyone, welcome back to BistroBuzz TV. Today we're going to be going to ALDI and walk around and do our shopping. So come on with us and we'll go ahead and go to ALDI together. And real quick, before you go to ALDI, you may want to look online to see their sales. They've got a flyer usually online that you can see what their specials are for the week, and then you'll know exactly what to go and get. So try to find that online before you go. They have some pretty good sales here. I would say that they're a little bit cheaper than some of the other food stores that I have been to, and I like their selection. It's a little bit different when you get your groceries at the end, though. After you pay, you have to bag them yourself, which is no big deal, but you bag them yourself, and then you either take your bags or you get your bags there and then you take them out to the car.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit different once you check out, but all in all their prices are pretty good. As you can see here, they've got a lot of selection, and most times their prices are lower than some of the other food stores, and I really like what they have here because most of the time it's some of the same products, and also their products are sometimes different than other food stores, and you'll find some things at ALDI that you can't find in other stores. So it's like that at any store you go to. I mean, we go to several different food stores, but I really like ALDI for some things, and then I like some of the other food stores for other things. But you can see here that some of the items that they have, they're down to 1 or 2 boxes, so you know that they're really good items. But I just think their prices are pretty good. Not too bad at all. And a lot of times it's like $1.99, $1.39, $2.99. Very rarely do I find a price at ALDI that's really high. And most of the time there's not as many people in the store as there are in some of the other stores. Now their pizzas, they're cheaper than some of the other food stores that I've been to. I found that a lot of their pizzas was like $4.15, some were $6.65, $6.99, $5.99, and $4.39 depending on which pizza that you would get. So their prices on pizzas are pretty good. And then they've got a really good frozen food section here. You can see the cheeseburger pizza, and then they go into some of the veggie pizzas. Very good. I just like it because it's not usually as busy as some of the other stores, so it's real easy to go in and kind of look around, see what you want, and you don't feel rushed shopping. That's one of the reasons why I like going to ALDI. And their meatloaf here, you can tell everyone else likes it too. It's so good. Yeah, and it's usually a fun store to shop in also because, number one, like I said earlier, there's not as many people in the store, and the prices are so good you can get more for what you pay at some of the other stores, and a lot of times they have more variety and they've got more in stock than some of the other stores too. As you see here, some of the frozen items, they do have some of the items that you find in other stores, but they are just a little bit cheaper in some cases. And here was a maple cake. It looks so good. I may have to go back and get one of these because I did not get it, but I sure wish that I had.
Look at these.
It looks so good on the outside of the box. But I just like my maple anyway. They've got some maple cookies also, and they're so good too. Okay, now we're over into the area where they've got the Cool Whip and some of the fruit Very good buys. Here you'll see some of the fruit for the smoothies, and the fruit there is a little bit less expensive than some of the other stores. It's like going in and browse. It's so much fun. Look at all the items that they have. And it's really good too, because when you're trying to find something and they may be out of stock, you can ask, and then they can go back in the back and get it. So that's what I like about it too. You can really tell which items people really like because they're out of stock on those, and then you have to ask, and then they go back in the back and get them. If they have them. Sometimes they don't have them, but most times they do have them in the back. And their smoothies, their fruit for smoothies is a little bit less expensive than some of the stores that I usually shop at.
And I'm wondering,
a lot of the prices are like $1.99, $2.99, $3.99. I usually don't find a lot of higher prices in this store unless it is in the meat section. And then again, their prices are still very good, if not compatible to some of the other food stores. And I like the way they have all the items displayed. It's so easy to find what you're looking for, and I just like the way they are in the frozen food in the cold section, to where you're not having to bend and stoop to try to get something off of the top shelf or something like that, because they're always keeping the shelves to where it's so easy to select your food and go. And you can see here they did have a pretty good selection of meats. And I was really surprised about some of the prices. $39, the hamburger. You can see here some of the prices that they had. And then they had a really good water selection, the LaCroix. If you've never tried that, it's really good. They have different flavors for those too. And these are some fruit drinks that I was looking into, but I think it had like some sugar content, so I really didn't want to get those since they had such a high sugar content, but I'm going to look at those again. And then here they've got the other water that you can get. They had a really good sale on that water too. Sometimes it's so hard to pick up those plastic, see those there where you had to pick up the bunch to put them in your cart. Sometimes that's kind of hard to do. So now we're at the cake mixes, and the cake mixes were very, very affordable. Some of them 79 cents. I couldn't believe that. But they've got a very good selection. And there's a lot of space between the aisles, so that works out well too when you're trying to do your grocery shopping. And you see here some more cake mixes. A very good variety. And during the holidays, the items get sold really, really quickly. So if you do shop at ALDI, just go early on in the season to get everything that you know that you're going to need, because at the last minute, people are running around trying to find their chicken broth and their cream of mushroom soup. along with so many other items, so it's always easy to go ahead and get your food items before the holidays, because the holidays are right upon us. So you can see these chips are $2.39. That's not bad at all. I thought they had some cheaper. Let's see.
There's fruit.
Can you believe 85 cents? That's for applesauce. And the applesauce in some of the other stores are really expensive. And they've got a really good price on the fruit. I could not believe. Strawberries are like $2.09. The blueberries were $2.40. The grapes were $2.19. I just could not believe it. Really good prices. And I don't know why more people don't shop at Aldi's. I can't understand it, but they're never really crowded when we go there. It's usually a very good crowd. I mean, it's kind of busy, but it's not to where it's so overwhelming busy. So it's really good to shop at Aldi's.
Oh, wow, look at that.
And they've got a lot of the cookies and deli cakes. Makes it very, very fun to shop. But I shouldn't go into the store and food shop when I'm hungry because I just want everything. That is our Aldi shopping for today. Thank you for visiting BistroBuzz TV, and come back to visit us again soon. Please like and subscribe. Thank you, everyone.